Hi, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. Welcome to the all-new First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB+. Nice to have you on this chilly Monday morning. Got down to 39 degrees. 39 on September 8th in the Robertsville section of Colebrook. Now, that is typically normally one of the colder spots in the state, but still 39 degrees? Whoa. Typical overnight low, 59. So you can see we're doing substantially chillier than that this morning. A rude awakening, a little touch of autumn after a very, very wet weekend with violent storms on Saturday. We had a tornado warning in Litchfield, and that brought down a tree on a car, I think it was. Just not good. And then Sunday, all day rain. It added up between Saturday and Sunday to between about 2 and 4 inches of rain here in the state. So we did get a beneficial amount of rain. We'll have to wait and see what that does to the drought monitor this coming Thursday when it updates. So we'll certainly keep you posted. But in the meantime, this is your Weather Extra. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m., at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at the forecast to help you plan your day and your week. What else, right? Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra, which you are watching right now. All right, let's take a look. First Alert Live Radar, the only live radar in Connecticut, scanning dry. And that's good news. We don't need any more rain after yesterday's deluge and Saturday's violent weather. Visibility this morning at a perfect 10 with the exception of Bridgeport. You guys are at 9. Not a big deal. I did notice some fog draped across the Connecticut River in Middletown, but basically insignificant this morning. And kids, if they're still getting on the bus this morning, well, they're doing under partly, it depends on what part of the state you're in. If you're in western Connecticut, you're under mostly sunny skies. If you're in eastern Connecticut, you do have a little bit of cloud coverage that's sneaking into southeast and northeast Connecticut. We're expecting partly to mostly sunny skies today. Temperatures only in the mid to upper 60s for lunch and recess, so I don't think you need the jacket or the sweatshirt with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, but you might want to throw one in the back seat of your car. And then ride home, 71, 73. The windows will be open with a delightful touch of autumn in the air. All right, there's that little bit of cloud coverage that I'm talking about in Middletown, but you can see the sun reflecting off the buildings there, so it's trying to do its job. As you can see the traffic moving along pretty good on Route 9 as it heads into the traffic lights. New London, good morning to you. It was 49, now it's up to 52. Little bit of a breeze in the north at 7, but not too substantial a breeze there in New London. And we've got a beautiful iCam shot in Hartford. You'll see again just a little bit of fog as we get closer to the Connecticut River. 51 degrees and the winds are calm there. So you're going to expect a pretty good amount of this through the week. I mean, Wednesday is really the only fly in the ointment, and I'll get to that in just a couple of seconds. But in the meantime, temperatures are in the low 50s, upper 40s. We are making some progress. Again, we were in the low to mid to upper 40s earlier this morning. We've still got some upper 40s in Tolland, Willimantic, and Norwich. So grab that jacket or that light jacket or sweatshirt as you're heading out the door this morning. You're likely going to need it. Here's the satellite and radar, again, throwing some cloud coverage in from the storm system that plagued us all weekend. It's still out there to the south and to the east of Connecticut. The rain is over, but the clouds are still hanging on a little bit tight here in Connecticut, so we'll just have to wait a few hours for this cloud coverage to start backing on out. All right, in the meantime, your allergy forecast, if you are sneezing, here's the reason. Basically, over the next 3 days, it's low to moderate in terms of ragweed and grasses. Not a big deal, but again, if you're succumb to allergies, this is the reason why. You've got ragweed and grasses. All right, let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast. Notice how the clouds start backing off this afternoon through the evening. It'll be a mostly clear night tonight and chillier than it was this morning. We're talking about temperatures in the low 40s to mid 40s pretty much across the state, and that means some upper 30s are likely in parts of northwest and northeast Connecticut. 11 a.m. tomorrow, mixture of sun and clouds, beautiful day tomorrow, and then here come the clouds from that system Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. And this is 11 a.m., still kind of cloudy, but as the night wears on, the day wears on, into the evening hours on Wednesday, we'll clear things out. And Thursday looks like the warmest of the next 7. with a high of 80 degrees. That's about a degree or two above average. So the big H is in control. You'll notice that system, it kind of backs in off in the Atlantic. You see it, that stationary front? Well, it does throw some clouds into the forecast Wednesday morning. Maybe a brief little sprinkle or a shower. You'll see them there just to the south of Connecticut Wednesday morning at around 11. So look for more clouds than anything else Wednesday morning, but partial clearing by late in the day. Here's a section of Coldbrook this morning. I want to thank Todd for sending in this photo. 39 degrees this morning in the Robertsville section of Coldbrook. There's the proof in the pudding right there on the old weather station. So, wow, that's pretty remarkable, right? All right, so here are your headlines for today. Yep, it's a cool start, and there's going to be a fall-like feel this week. We're watching one system Wednesday, and I just talked briefly about that, backing the clouds in, but very little rain. Again, the temperatures are in the upper 40s, low 50s. We are down anywhere from 4 to 13 degrees cooler than yesterday. And here are the dew points. Very comfortable. Everybody's in the 40s, so the air is dry. And the dew point trend is our friend. It does spike a little bit Wednesday, but then goes right back down for the remainder of the week. So that's some good news. And the winds, a little bit of a breeze along the shoreline, 7 to 8 miles an hour, but not a big deal. Playing some golf today? You've picked a winner. I know I'm playing some golf for Goodwin University at the Hartford Golf Club today, and it looks like a great day with a terrific turnout. We're hoping to raise a lot of money for the university that does so much good for so many people. Chance for wet paws today, tomorrow, negligible. Wednesday, yeah, maybe a little spike with that scattered shower activity in the morning, but it's not a big deal. So your forecast for today calls for temperatures in the low 70s in inland Connecticut. Look at that drop back, 57 degrees by 11 p.m. Forecast for the shoreline, just a degree or two warmer, not a big deal. Partly to mostly sunny skies, clear skies tonight. And there are your forecasted highs in the upper 60s, low 70s. Sun was up at 6:24, sets at 7:12. And again, we're taking a look at temperatures in the low 70s. Here are the forecasted lows tonight. Look at these numbers, folks. Whoa. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, and 50. Whoa. New London, the warmest with that offshore breeze. But boy, that's a chilly night tonight, let me tell you. And then here comes your 7-day forecast. 75 tomorrow, just a chance for a shower Wednesday morning early, giving way to partial clearing. Thursday looks great, 80 degrees. Then a front moves through. That front comes through moisture starved, so no rain, but it will drop the temperatures back for Friday and Saturday. Below average once again, with chilly overnight lows. Not unbelievably chilly, but still kind of cool. And then Sunday, 77 degrees with partly to mostly sunny skies. I mean, this is a real nice stretch of weather. Notice the overnight lows dropping into the upper 40s. Tuesday night into Wednesday, Wednesday night into Thursday, 51 Thursday night into Friday, and then right around 50 Friday into Saturday. And here come your shoreline highs, pretty equivalent to where we're headed inland. Now Thursday's the warmest day. The coolest day is Wednesday. The front moves through Thursday, moisture starved, drops the temperatures back for Friday and Saturday. Sunday they start to go back up. Once again, your forecasted highs today in the upper 60s and low 70s with mostly sunny skies. Looks like a real nice day of weather. We hope you can get out there and enjoy it. Again, we want to thank you for joining us on the all-new First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB+. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., and giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it very much. Have a great day.